managed to overcome that stress, which is a good thing.
Yeah, no, the girls handled it well. Try to prepare them for it, but until they're in that atmosphere, they don't really know. So I try to get them to that point in their mind what they're going to come up against. They're used to playing in front of 40, 50 people during the regular season. So all of a sudden, over 1,000 people are staring at you.
That must have been cool, though.
Oh, it's awesome.
Look at his smile. He's like, yeah, both of them. That's funny.
It's totally okay to be nervous doing that, because I've had to do stuff in front of people.
Yeah, no, nerves, like I told them before we left the championship game, we're all nervous. Coaches, players, we all had the same nerves, same fears, same concerns. So we go through it together, and we did. But once you get on the field, that's where our sanctuary is. That's where we're most comfortable, is when we're on the field. Before the game stuff, it was not very comfortable talking to people and being bothered. But once you get on the field, they can tell you, you're just comfortable out there, right?
Yeah, once you step on the field, like everything just flies away. When you're looking at your teammates and you're seeing how much fun you're having, everything is just loose and you can just really focus and have fun.
So naturally, you girls have been playing together for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years now, right?
Yeah, we've actually been playing together a little longer than that because we've grown up playing each other in like the rec league that we had locally and playing together on a travel team that's kind of local too with South Coast Scream. But I definitely think that's
There you go.
been
A little advertising going on right there.
I'm making people
I'm
proud.
kind of believed, that's why I was like, oh.
Yeah. No, I think that definitely comes together though with this team too. Playing together and it kind of going past the whole high school experience, you growing up with each other and having all of that experience together. So that definitely is
We help
key.
each other out in certain camaraderie, so to speak. and
Absolutely.
Growing friendships, that's awesome.
Now that leads me to my next question. For both Alexis and Avery, when did you two both start playing softball in
So
your life?
I actually started playing in 7th grade because I played baseball when I was younger. So I started a little later than most girls, but I started when I was in about 7th grade.
I started playing softball when I was I don't know, 6 or 7 maybe, down at the Fairhaven Rec League that they had. I actually ended up quitting a couple years after that.
Uh-oh, why'd you quit?
Well, a girl peed on first base.
Oh
I was all set.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no, I really quit.
You almost made me misspell your name over here.
But I came back in 7th or 8th grade.
I don't want to know anymore about that. Oh, yes. Oh, that's so, well, it's actually pretty sad, actually. Oh, it's actually pretty funny and sad at the same time.
Now, let's-
That has to be a first in 10 years. That has to be a first.
Did you play first base? I mean,
No.
how did that happen?
I don't know. I guess maybe running to it afterwards was traumatic for me. I don't know.
Oh, I get it.
boy.
I get it now. Okay.
now, Alexis, I know you mentioned that you started late in the 7th grade, but to be able to start out your baseball experience with the guys instead of the girls, one way or another, is still a good experience for you to start out, because most of the time girls play softball, it's they start out playing softball. They're not really with the guys. So you play with the guys, you pretty much already have most of the experience down.
Yes and no. Baseball's a little different than softball, but it was definitely an experience, playing baseball. It definitely started me off, yeah. It was a good experience.
Did you guys win Division 2 or Division 3?
2.
That's what I thought. I posted that wrong. Now I got to fix it right here, too.
Oh, boy.
Are you going to continue playing softball?
I'm not.
So I just had a gentleman, Jack.
Indio?
No, Sharon. Jack Sharon has to be a fan. He said Division 2, so I got to make sure. Jack, thank you for listening. Thank you for.
Jack's paying attention.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people paying attention. You'd be surprised if we tell you how big the audience was.
Yeah, we'll tell you later.
We'll tell you
Don't wanna
later.
Make you nervous.
Yeah.
Well, we just played six high-pressure games.
Yeah, so that's nothing
Little
compared to
radio
what's.
show.
Well,
Yeah,
big
this-
audience,
this is
Because you don't have to look at anybody. Right?
If we make a mistake here, we're not out of the tournament.
You'll never catch my mistakes, Coach. I'll tell you that right now. No way.
Now back to Justin's question, Avery. You said you were playing softball in the future, correct?
Yeah, I'm actually continuing my softball career at Framingham State State University. I'm going to hopefully continue for 4 more years there and continue having fun.
Well, best of luck.
Thank you.
What are you going to major in, both of you guys?
We're both majoring in biology next year.
Wow.
Oh, nice. That's pretty cool.
Future dentist.
Did you have a favorite position to play in the outfield?
I played second base, so yeah, that was like my favorite position to play.
And I played shortstop, but I do love the outfield. I don't play it as much, but I used to love playing the outfield when I was little. I still do, but I
Hey.
don't get to play there anymore.
You two did play in the infield together, so that was probably feeling even better.
Yep, middle infield buddies.
Middle. Now, how many guys were on your travel team, as far as on this team?
On the high school team?
Yeah, that played on the AAU team with you guys. The one we just gave the free publicity spot.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
A lot.
Yeah,
Almost
lot.
like 3/4 of the club.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Softball's turned over the last few years. Years ago, it was more the players were coming from the rec systems,
Yeah.
which is still huge. But now it's changed to where everybody's playing travel ball.
Yeah.
You need to play travel ball to help you get to where you want to go. We have a program down in New Bedford, South Coast Screen, that does a fabulous job with their kids. They play on many of the high schools they attend to. So with organizations like that, really helps out the high school coach. When they
Right.
come, they're more prepared, they're more seasoned. Basically, they do a lot of work for you. You just critique it and get them to where you need them.
Great. What do we got? About a minute left.
Yeah, just about a minute 50.
All right. When we come back, we'll just try to end it like this. If you want to call in, we apologize. I forgot. Lucy's focusing on the board. I'm doing the Facebook Live. We have 2 great interns asking questions. Of course, and the sports master. Now, the sports master will usually give you the scores, but there's no more scores right now because everybody's done in high school. So he bails us out in the camera. When we come back, if you want to call in at 508-222-1320, and you have a question for the guys, they can listen, they can take your questions. What do we
We're
got?
all ears.
All ears. There you go. Well, I mean them. Oh, you're all ears too. Okay.
You said you said guys though, so.
I was being like, what's the word I'm thinking of? Not hip. No, forget it. I'm not gonna.
No.
I know what I mean. I just can't think of the word.
Not hypocritical?
Thank you. What do we got? How much seconds we got left? A minute. All right. So when it gets like the 20 seconds, we'll ask them another question. We'll just pause it like we talked about.
Okay.
All right. So 508-222-1320. So let me just go around and ask you guys this question, and I want to fire up your record because I like doing that when the champions come in and let people realize how you did this season. I'm gonna try to get on here on the laptop. So, Coach, when you first saw this squad coming in, were you expecting this? Did you have a good feeling coming into this season?
There's many areas you got to think about, and to say that we'd be the D2 champs, no, it caught me by surprise. I thought we'd have an outstanding defense and a real deep lineup. Pitching was definitely a question mark with 2 sophomores coming in. So until that got settled down, then off we went.
All right, very good. So we're about to take our first break, and when we come back again, of course, we're trying to get situated here at 508-222-1320. We are highlighting the 2018 Division II. I finally got it right. Massachusetts State Champions in girls softball, Greater New Bedford Voc, the Lady Bears. We'll be back with more right after this.
Today's 4 Deep Sports Talk broadcast is sponsored by Frank Bedeck Law Office. Visit them at bedecklaw.com. By Dr. Scott J. Mandel. Visit them at superiorortho.com. And by Source Pumping Incorporated. Simply the best at what they do. Visit them at sourcepumping.com.
Hey, welcome back to 4 Deep Sports Talk here at the news station, 1320 AM WARA, and online, one word, 4 Deep Sports Talk. We are here with the 2018 state champion Greater New Bedford girls softball team.
All right, so here we go. We have our first call. If you take that call, just hit the phone button there, young lady. Right there, the phone button on the mic. Nope, right down, go below. Right, up, go up 1. No, go down 1. Right where the volume is. Right when you put on the speaker. Nope, not that one. Hit that button right there. Yep.
All right.
Hi, are you there? Hello, can you hear us?
Yes, I I can.
Absolutely. We're a little bit in training, and the only one I can blame is myself because I should have taught her this a long time ago, but we're all busy.
Well, that's okay. You're on the air now.
You're on the air. Yes, sir. Do you have a question for the girls?
Yes, I just want to tell them good luck. They had a great season, great coaching, and it was well enjoyed to watch them over this year, and I hope them best of luck for next year also.
And who are we speaking with?
Do you want to give your name or no?
Greatest team around.
Greatest team around. I'm going to say that. I'm going to take that as a no.
I like that.
Well, we appreciate the call. Do you have another question for the girls and the coach?
No,
That's it?
no, yeah, they know who I am.
Okay. That's good.
Oh, they're laughing. They know.
Oh, thank you for the call.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right. So hang up the
Bye-bye.
drop. Bye-bye.
Give my name. Want me to give my name?
No, if you want to, you can. If you don't, they said they know who you are because they were laughing, so they recognized the voice.
I'm Avery's grandfather.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I don't want the IRS to like recognize your voice and come after you or nothing, you know. Well, thank you for the call.
They did a great job.
They really
Thank you
did.
very much.
You're
Bye-bye.
welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you. So turn the mic off. No, turn the mic off. There you go. And then press that button again. We lost it. That's good. We're good. So remember, when it lights up, hit the speaker, hit the microphone button.
Okay.
All right. So, Lucy, you're doing a great job. So, again, if you want to call in, 508-222-1320. We are highlighting Division II Massachusetts State Champions, the Lady Bears from Greater Bedford Voc. And, of course, we have these fine young ladies and the head coach in there. And we talked a little bit about Worth. Thank you for cutting that off short. You knew you knew what we were doing. He's been in the seat before, but at a different station.
Yes.
We'll just say it like that. All right, so what was your work ethic, girls? I want to know, what was your work ethic coming into, as he moves the mic over, that he's helping us out, as you came into this season?
Like, how did you prepare?
Yeah, that's a good way. Yeah.
During the off season, a lot of hitting in softball cages, working on my fielding, just everything like that you would normally work on at regular high school practices. Your mechanics, everything that, just basic stuff.
Yeah, like how we're involved with the travel teams, we definitely have practice going on in the winter time, so that definitely helps preparing for the high school season. Just getting into the cage and hitting, and definitely mentally preparing yourself beforehand is a big factor because that's more than half the game. But yeah, keeping it simple, having some fun.
There you go. Now, let's get a little bit more in depth as far as the hitting goes. You mentioned you wanted to work in hitting. What was killing you? The rise ball, the change-up? What did you personally want to do in the cage and look at?
Personally, me, outside was like my weakness for sure.
Yeah.
I couldn't hit an outside ball at all.
Okay, no matter what it was, change-up, rise ball, fastball, you wanted to be able to go the opposite way.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I worked on it, and I was able to do it this season, and it was really great.
You could, so, all right, no, that's fair. I'm trying to get more in depth, but she just nailed it right on the head. So, now, what was your weakness again? I'm sorry.
I can't give away my weakness on here.
All right,
But
It's all right.
I don't believe
it
you.
doesn't matter because you're going to division, you're going to college, so I guess there is no weakness. But I just figured, we could elaborate on something
kind
like that.
of preparing in the cage in the wintertime, I think it's just big on your mental approach at the plate. Stepping into the batter's box, just kind of mentally being confident and just situational hitting and all of that good stuff.
Okay, situational hitting. How do you do that, Coach? How do you teach situational hitting on someone that wants to? Is it just a scenario thing? Do you put it first and third, 2 outs, or
Yeah,
see
stuff
how they
like
react?
that. Teach them how to recognize certain pitches.
Yep.
When you recognize them where they're coming with it and when to react, where to hit it, when to hit it. Inside that you hit out front, middle, anywhere you want. Outside pitch, you want to stay back and drive it the other way. So just constantly reinforcing their mental memory there to recognize the pitch and what they're going to do with that certain pitch as soon as they see it. They only have less than half a second to make a decision.
Oh yeah, right.
It's
Exactly.
not very long.
40
half a
feet,
second might be
yeah.
long. It might be more like 0.3 seconds to recognize, 1, if it's a ball and strike, 2, what kind of ball and strike,
Right.
and 3, what kind of pitch am I swinging. So it's just getting their mindset to think quickly and recognize quicker.
Yeah. Did you change any your scrimmage schedule? Did you add any extra games, or did you just keep it the same? And you and your coaching staff just looked at it from that angle.
Well, we normally had a play date the 14 play date, but as you know, beginning of this year
Yeah.
was not softball friendly weather-wise.
Absolutely,
Our
yeah.
first game we played was in Bourne, and it was 28 degrees.
Oh boy.
You know, so it was nice to see fans at the games in the tournament, but they were nowhere to be found in the beginning of the
They were in
year.
their cars, is what they
Oh,
were
yeah,
doing.
they were in their
Because they
cars,
wanted to like
all right.
warm up and didn't want to like freeze.
They got
or
a good,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, you know the girls pretty much, the ones that have been on the team, and you know, you can pick up what they're doing wrong quicker. Don't have to get to know them as well.
Right.
The other ones, you got to learn more about them and just watch what they do and give them pointers here and there and try to stay out of their way.
What was the, what, I know you might elaborate on this one before we went to the break, and I just want to ask this again. What did you think was really hurting you coming into this season overall that you and the staff were worried about?
Pitching.
Pitching-wise?
Yeah, we had lost our senior who had won over 40 games the previous 2 seasons and had 2 sophomores that were untested coming in. Not much experience in big games, varsity games, so that was a big concern. But they did well as the season went on. Fortunately, both of them got hurt at the end of the season. And we had
Both of them got hurt?
Yeah, we lost our ace in the semi game 10 minutes before game time. She hurt her arm and she couldn't go. So 10
Semifinals and the sectionals? You lost her?
yeah. Semis to get to the state game.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Oh,
it's
boy.
the state semifinals?
Yeah. So 10
Holy
minutes
moly.
before the
What's her
game,
name?
Jenna Sylvia.
Wow.
So
Oh boy.
we had to put a freshman in that only had 2 games worth of experience in the varsity level.
They're smiling now, but I don't know if they were smiling when they saw her on the hill.
She came out and pitched, beat an undefeated North Reading team. And not just her defeated, the team.
Right.
And then she started the championship game, and I think only gave up 3 hits.
And who is she?
That's Madison Camara. Right now, she's in Italy playing on a USA team.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's gonna be with you next season, right?
3 more years.
That's a
Excellent.
diamond in the rough right there. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
It's called stepping in it. That's it.
Yeah. Oh, she stepped in it, all right. Yeah, she definitely stepped in it, that's for sure.
It sounds like the 2 sophomores that you guys have and the freshmen that stepped in. Sounds like they all have a bright future coming up. They're both their junior years and their senior years, and the girl that's coming into her sophomore year that's pitching in Italy right now
Yep.
for the U.S. Sounds like they all have a bright future.
If they keep developing, they can. You know, you just don't stop. You gotta get better every year to reach a certain level. They're not at that level yet, but they're on the road to that level.
I mean, if they perform very well in the beginning and then they continue to work hard and develop, you can only work your way up.
Oh,
I can
yeah.
only imagine how good they'd be by their senior year.
It'd make my life easier.
Hey, just as long as they stay healthy, right?
Yeah, health is a concern.
Now, the freshman, did she play AAU with you girls? Was she?
She does. She plays on the U14 South Coast Green team.
Oh, she wasn't on your team then?
Nope.
No, but you know she
Yeah.
was
She's in
okay.
the organization.
Yeah, okay, all right. So you know her from, going to Bedford Voc, la da da.
Right.
You know a little about. She could play. You just weren't sure how she was going to handle a situation. That's a tough situation to be in.
I think she definitely felt more comfortable knowing the defense she had behind her. That we kind of put up some solid play in the prior games, and I think that definitely helped her walking into those 2 games.
Now you saw that in her mannerisms, the way she came
Absolutely,
across.
yeah. She walked on, and you could see how mature she was. It was crazy.
I know that is crazy for a freshman player. Well, now, what were your biggest worries for her going into that game? I know we're talking about her, but I definitely, when we come back in the next half hour after this break, we definitely want to mention the coaches.
I was more worried about my heart at that point.
Yeah.
10 minutes before the semi game, and the ace goes down, and you're staring down a barrel at a freshman going, oh boy,
Yeah, right.
how are we going to pull
She
this off?
right, and she did exactly what you wanted.
Yeah, she did.
You know what I mean?
Well,
She's
the
either gonna.
leadership on his team helps with the younger kids. You got these 2 fine ladies right here, and my other player, Sarah Duart, who's on vacation. The job they did leading these young kids was unbelievable for their age, and they make them feel relaxed, and they got them to the woods very
Right.
well. And it showed during this tournament what they accomplished by just being a leader.
I haven't now. The way, well, you know this from before. I know it's been a while since I've seen you. You're always working on the next question. How the heck did you guys get in the Division II tournament with that size male enrollment? There's no
Well,
way you
it's-
should have been
it's-
Division Two.
It's enrollment. The MIA
Right.
does everything by enrollment.
Male enrollment, right.
Yeah, which, that's their standards. I don't particularly,
You're good. You're all set.
I don't particularly understand it. You could be a powerhouse in a.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's how they do it, enrollment.
So they did the same thing with Bristol Plymouth, but I know
Yeah.
Bristol Plymouth that
That's
the
what
athletic.
BP stands for.
Right, yeah, I do freshman football there.
Yeah.
But I know for a fact that unfortunately the athletic director dropped the ball
Yeah.
getting the paperwork in because they should have been in there with Division Three. So that's
Well,
out of habit. I put Division Three on you guys coming in, posting on for Division Three champ. I'm like,
Right.
then that gentleman reminded me, and I'm saying to myself, what the heck are they doing in the Division Two tournament?
Yeah, they bumped up all the Voc schools because of the numbers. I don't think they've taken in consideration with Voc kids, they go out to work. They're not there to play sports. So
Exactly correct. They're
the
working on the
enrollment's
license.
high,
Exactly.
But the participation numbers aren't.
I'm not surprised. I'm definitely excited. I'm proud of everyone because it took a lot of hard work, dedication, and it's tiring. It's mentally and physically exhausting.
I've
So
been sleeping for 4 days.
yeah, it's a lot, but it's definitely worth it in the end.
Now, how did you? First of all, let me step back. Coming into the season, who were you looking to play, at least personally? So you say, "Hey, I really want another shot at this one club." Was there a certain club that you were hoping to get? Looking forward to playing this year.
For Haven.
It's always very
Just a rival? Is it just a rival?
Always for Haven.
Is there a lot of smack talking going on between innings with you?
No.
You're a terrible actor. Don't ever try to get an acting job, coach. You're not going to get one. I'm telling you right now.
And what is so tough about the Fairhaven team?
Over the history, since I've been there, I coached a lot of kids in travel who played there, so there was always a connection with the Fairhaven kids who played at Voc and who played at Fairhaven and traveled together and all that fun stuff, and then it just built into a rivalry. And it's always, I could have a real good team, she could be down, but the games are always good, or vice versa, or when both of us were good.
So it's a friendly rivalry.
Yeah. I mean, and this year here, the way that worked out, we played them 4 times during the season, which is rare. They beat us the first 3, and then we beat them in the States. So we'll take that one. They can have the other 3 and come watch us play.
There you go. Did the girls come out from Fairhaven to cheer you guys on?
Oh yeah, no, their support was awesome. It was so nice to see. They came to almost every single game that they could. It was so nice, and they were so supportive and positive of us. It was awesome.
Oh,
A lot of these girls play travel.
Yeah,
girls
we're all
still, too,
friends
so.
with them, so
Right.
it's
Yeah.
nice to see.
Despite the fact that you mentioned that Voc and Fairhaven both had a rivalry going on, it was a class act for them to show their support, even though they were eliminated, of course, or if
By
they
us.
didn't qualify by us. Like, even though you guys eliminated your rival, there was a class act on them part to still show the support. No hard feelings at all.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a friendly rivalry.
Oh, okay.
It's nothing, hateful or anything,
No.
hostile.
Uh,
Yeah.
Honestly, just as long as it's just a rivalry on the field, and then of course off the field, of course it's all friendly and everything. It's nothing wrong with that at all.
No.
If
It makes the games fun.
Yeah, there you go.
If it's gonna be a
There you
complete
go.
rivalry, both on the field and off the field, like hatred towards each other, that would be a whole different story.
Yeah, no, we don't want any of that.
I would say that's more Red Sox and Yankees.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Almost like that, yeah.
All right, so let's go over your coach and staff. Let's give them some shout-outs, and you girls can help us out with the roster, because, of course, not everybody's here, so I thought it'd be pretty cool, like we do all the time, and make sure we don't forget anybody.
Yeah, no, my coaching staff are pretty unique people. To be a sub-varsity coach is hard. It's not easy. You don't get the best of everything, My freshman coach, Paul Estrella, and my JV coach, Craig Sewers, they do a great job getting the kids ready. to get up to the varsity level. They understand their job and what we're trying to accomplish. When you got people all on the same page, it makes everything else easy. These guys do a great job. A lot of these girls that make varsity played for one or both of those guys, so it's good to see the work they do pay off for them when they get up top. My assistant coach in varsity level, Jocelyn Avery, she's my pitching coach. Phenomenal young lady, what she does. The girls really gravitate toward her. And it's like two old hens going back and forth during the game.
Oh,
But,
boy.
the coaching staff,
Gotta love the moms.
yeah, it's a lot of fun. But no, the coaching staff is very involved. They fully understand and accept their roles and what they need to do. It's a team effort. It's not tennis with just one person out there.
Right.
You know, you need a good staff to achieve what you're looking to do
Right.
every year.
Right. All right, girls, bail us out. Let us know who's on that roster.
All right.
I knew she was going to go to her phone as soon as I saw the thing light up.
So how many seniors are going out, aside from you two?
5.
5?
Yep.
Wow.
Yikes.
Wow, you're losing 5 girls?
Yeah, but that's pretty good, actually. A lot of teams are normally heavy senior, heavy junior.
Sure.
I like to build my teams with a mixture.
How many on the roster? 13?
17.
Wow, that's pretty, well, 5 ain't bad then. 5's not bad.
No.
As long as the other ones mature as fast as these girls did.
Right.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Right? Exactly.
'Cause they
Exactly.
weren't mature at one point.
Well, they blossomed. Now they're college players, coach. You turned them into college players.
Yeah, now they tell me we got it, just sit down and relax. So I go, okay.
Right, that's a good one. You almost said that with a straight face.
Yeah, no,
All right.
that's true.
Okay, okay. So who do we got, guys?
All right, so we have me and Abe. We have Sarah Duart, she's a senior. Shaylin Amaral, a junior. Skylar Barabee, a junior. Kaylin McKenna, a senior. Peyton Consatio, a junior. Sarah Carvalho, a sophomore. Skylar Dubois, a sophomore. Jenna Sylvia, a sophomore. Amanda Ferreira, a junior. Paige DeMello, a senior. Paige Catino, a sophomore. Janice Rowland, a sophomore. Madison Camara, a freshman. Caitlin Madeira is a freshman. Jenna Sylvia, a sophomore. And Piper Crooks, a sophomore. And Larry, our bus driver.
Larry.
Larry.
I can't
We like
remember.
Larry,
We
right?
love Larry.
I can't remember the last time someone's ever said hello to the bus
I
driver.
love it.
Oh,
That is
That was so
awesome.
cool. So cool. All right, so I got the stats I wanted to get up. So we're going to go over the 2018 Division II Massachusetts State Champions. We're going to go. I'm going to get my glasses on. That'll help. I'll just blow it up on my phone because I can do that. I can do that. No, I can't. I can't do that. All right, so without squirming. So this is how they started off the season. Coach, correct me if I miss a game. So they started off at Bourne with a 17-1 win. Then they lost to Dartmouth 10-6, beat Durfee 9-4. That's Division I school. That's pretty impressive. Case High School 6-0. Attaponnequid 6-3. They won. The other scores I don't have. They didn't post them on Max Prep. That's at Diamond, at Old Rochester, and then at Old Rochester. Must have been home and home. Is that what that was? Continue on. Another Old Rochester. This could be the one they missed. I have an 11-1 win at Seekonk, 15-4. At Bedford Voc, a 9-1. So you're already tearing up the South Shore Conference already.
Yeah, good start to the season.
Absolutely. Somerset Berkeley, unfortunately, a loss. Only by 1, 10-9.
That was an extra inning game.
That was extra inning. At DR, 2-1. I don't have the Old Rochester one. I have, unfortunately, 2. Oh, this is the one you were talking about. Fairhaven, the Lady Blue Devils were jumping with a 2-0 win. Then lost another one, but this time at Dartmouth, 6-1. Beat Bourne 7-0. Beat Wareham 4-0. I think you guys are trying to prove a point because after that you kicked the tail out of Durfee 13-0. Home at Ponnequid 7-1. The next score I have is at DR 9-2. So they didn't get all your scores. Fairhaven lost to Fairhaven 11-7. Came back against Somerset Berkeley 2-0. Dennis Sharmuth 4-0. Beat them. Close one. Beat Fairhaven 1-0. And they have Norton. Let me see, 3-0, but they put 11. I don't know why they did that. 11 innings, I got you, but they don't put innings. They put a 0. That doesn't. I'm like, what does that mean? Then you get into play. Beat Middleborough 6-4. North Reading 6-4, and then Leicester 5-1.
Yep.
So that's not bad. I mean, they do a pretty good job. So for those people who were living under that rock, you just got updated on their season.
Yep.
I don't know anyone who lives under a rock, except for Patrick Star.
Now, a question for Avery and Alexis. Did you? How long have you been on the varsity squad for in high school? Have you been since your sophomore year, or just till your junior year, or did you guys start out on varsity as freshmen?
I was on varsity my senior year.
And I started on varsity as a freshman.
Oh, so Avery got the
I
great
got
experience.
lucky.
And we are going to pick that question up when we come back. We're going to take our last break. You are listening to 4 Deep Sports Talk here on the news station 1320 AM WARA. We are, one word, right? 4deepsportstalk.com. And we are highlighting the Division II girls softball state champs, the Greater New Bedford Voc
Lady Bears.
Lady Bears. I knew I'd get that in there. We'll be right back.
You are listening to 4 Deep Sports Talk here on the news station, 1320 AM WARA.
Dom has a lot of passion in what he does and what he brings to the community. I don't think I've ever seen anybody put as much effort into a program as Dom does.
East Bridgewater game. Shelby, we talked about that.
The first time I met Dominic, I thought, oh boy, what am I getting myself into?
If your team did not make it, send all complaints to Lucy Cabral. Her email is, no, I'm only kidding.
Dominic Dimiano is passionate about Boston sports, and like many of us, he has his all-time favorite professional athletes.
It'd have to be Bobby Orr in hockey, because that was my generation.
Why?
Football, being a linebacker, I think would be Andre Tippett. Of course, Larry Bird. And in baseball, I would say it was Dwight Evans.
But that same passion Dom has for the pros, he also has for the kids, the youth sports athletes and programs that he features on his weekly radio show here in Attleboro.
You can just see the excitement in their face that they had a chance to be on the radio and, you know, now on Facebook Live, doing the Facebook Live thing.
Enthusiastic. She's very enthusiastic.
So you're just kind of laid back on the sidelines, like just running plays, and then she's over there just screaming the entire time.
She's pretty loud.
Dominic's 4 Deep Sports team consists of a group of passionate people led by his on-air sidekick and partner, Lucy Cabral.
He's very vibrant. He has a lot of things going on in his mind. So trying to organize his mind is where I came in.
And Lucy came in 5 years ago as an intern from Bristol Community College. Her background in education in music from Berkeley College, and also in advertising and PR from Johnson & Wales. This mother of 2 certainly brings a different perspective to 4 Deep Sports.
She's the mother figure when it comes to talking to these kids, and she brings a calm aspect to the show.
Dominic brings a certain flavor to the show. As far as dealing with kids, he knows all the different aspects of coaching and everything about sports. I bring a calmness, so to speak. Talking to the kids and talking to Dominic, yeah, we play off each other very, very well.
Actually, we'll send it over to Nate. We'll blame Nate.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we'll send it to Nate, our beat writer. Again, we love to interview the kids. We're there for them, you know, every Saturday at noon on 1320 AM WARA, and doing again, simulcasting live.
And since January of 2000, Dom and his team have been showcasing young athletes and programs, giving them their time to shine in southeastern Mass. Why? Because he lives for this. He loves it.
He's not looking for any glory. All he's there for is to shine a light on youth sports and the accomplishments that are happening in this community that many people don't even know about.
I think it's the hidden treasure that no one actually appreciates anymore. And to see them again, to see them lighten up and see them and just see their expression, just a good feeling, like they feel accomplished. I get a personal high off that, seeing their expression when the show's over, you know. Just makes you want to grab the next group, and then the next group, and then, you know, try to go around as much as we can around southeastern Mass. Hey, welcome back. You're listening to 4 Deep Sports Talk here on the news station, 1320 AM WARA, and online, all one word, 4deepsportstalk.com.
Welcome back to 4 Deep Sports Talk here at the news station, 1320 AM WARA, and online one word, 4 Deep Sports Talk. We are highlighting the 2018 Division II state champion Greater New Bedford Lady Bears girls softball team. My question is for you, Coach. Do you know the difference between baseball and softball?
Yeah, softball's a better game. Baseball's boring. Yeah, long.
Do you want to elaborate on that question? Do you want to add more to that question? Is that what you're basically asking them?
Well, that's what I got.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. I don't know if you wanted to break it down even a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll tell you my view of baseball. I personally find baseball playing the sport. I can see how it's fun playing the sport, and I enjoy going to a baseball game, like seeing the Red Sox play. But I could just never. I can't really just sit at home watching my television, watching a full baseball game.
Yeah.
I mean, I can go search online the highlights and stuff, but to watch a whole baseball game, a 9-inning game, I just can't do that.
Yeah, no, that's what I was getting at with the softball. You're always waiting for something to happen in a baseball game. They're long and tedious. Girls play on a smaller field, smaller base paths. It's a quicker game. You're never waiting for something to happen. You're going to be ready at all times. It's a fast game. Base running's fast. It's a much quicker game. A lot goes on very fast, and you got to be paying attention. And to prove a point, Alexis in the Norton game,
Yeah.
we're trying to intentionally walk a batter, and for some reason the coach had to try to hit the ball four. Alexis easily could have just been sitting there daydreaming, and because we're walking her, and that game would have ended, but she was in the game. Because this game is quick, you never know what's going to happen.
Right.
Now, Coach, based on your baseball experience, this is just a general question about the game itself. Would you say, is it a better if you're at bat with two guys out and the bases loaded? Would you say it's a good feeling, or would you say that's a hard feeling? Because I feel like it can be good because you get a good chance of getting RBIs, but then again, there's a lot of pressure with the bases loaded with two outs.
I'll tell you what, ask the player.
Personally, I would love that situation because there's so much that could come from it, you know.
There's
The
a chance
pressure.
of a grand slam.
Absolutely, you know what I mean? But there's also a chance to fail, which would scare some people, but to be honest, it doesn't scare me, and I think that's huge, you know? I feel Alexis probably feels the same
Yeah,
way.
no, for sure. Like that, you have a chance to turn the game if you're down, or you can. It's just great. It's so exciting.
I always try to, teach the girls that don't be afraid to fail.
Mm-hmm.
Those who are afraid to fail never succeed.
That's why Michael Jordan's been so successful.
Right.
Now, I don't know about this, but from what I've played, and I don't know if you'd agree with me on this, but I think the hardest person to get past when you're running the bases is obviously the shortstop.
Yeah. Most shortstops are the most athletic kid on the team. We don't have that.
Right, you're right.
What's your other question?
What would you consider baseball and softball a co-ed sport?
A what?
Would you consider baseball and softball a co-ed sport?
No. My men's play softball. To be honest with you, most boys couldn't play this game. Just the pitching alone, you know. I will say over my years of coaching, I always loved a girl like Alexis that came from baseball and went into softball, because in the beginning years of softball it's very boring because nobody knows how to pitch, so there's not a whole lot going on. When I get girls who came from baseball and played, their maturity and their competitiveness is much higher than a girl who played softball. They're more prepared, especially the mental part of being mental tough, because they have to play with boys. But that's a definite bonus for girls who play baseball first and then convert.
Yeah, you just answered my next question. So with these girls, what did you? We already had talked about as far as the distilling part and what you talked about trying to get these girls into it. But I'm trying to think how I can word this without stumbling over my own words. So I guess what I was going to ask is, how important it is to push off training for the junior girls, to work on off training.
I think that's where kind of all of this success comes from, you know what I mean? That work in the off season.
Yeah.
It shows in these games that are high pressure and intense and all of that, you know what I mean? Your blood's pumping, the adrenaline's going, but all your hard work and everything that you stressed in the off season shows.
Okay.
I think you can say whatever you want to the juniors, you know, you can try to push them, but you really have to want to work for yourself. You really have to want to be better, you have to want to improve. So it comes from, like, leadership, like pushing your players to become better, but it also comes from your own personal self. You need to want to be better.
Okay. You guys have anything?
Honestly, as she said, like you can't just expect to get good results by not like pushing yourself, not working hard or anything like that. You can't expect it just to come naturally, because it's not gonna come naturally. You have to work. You have to earn it. You have to prove it. Honestly, I believe that the worst feeling, honestly, is putting in all that hard work and pushing yourself so hard, but then just coming up empty in the end. And
but you don't come up empty in the end, because you've learned how to prepare yourself and how to fail.
Yes, I certainly believe that, but you know what I mean,
I know
though,
what
right?
you're saying. Yeah, the disappointment that you didn't reach the mountain, but there's no disappointment here.
There is no disappointment.
We're sitting on top of it.
Of course. I think if there's any disappointment, it's the team that that fell short in the end, which was the opponent you beat.
Yeah.
Who were the opponents, by the way, that you beat in that tournament?
We beat Dennis Yarmouth 4-0, Fairhaven 1-0, which Alexis got the big hit. Then we played Norton, who was the #1 pitcher in the state, set the strikeout record for Massachusetts pitchers.
Yeah.
Was ranked on the 3rd team All-American throughout the country. The girl was unbelievable. That's when we really felt we could win this, when we beat her. And then Middleborough, we almost coughed that up in the 7th inning. Came back in the 8th, 6-4. Then North Reading was an undefeated team. Beat them 6-4, and then Leicester was 5-1.
Right.
What a lot of people don't understand is we played a lot of extra innings, and these girls were never trailed in the tournament. We never were behind. So that's impressive what they've accomplished.
Now, in high school baseball or softball, is it 6 innings or 7 innings?
We're 7.
There's 7, yeah, they play
Yeah.
7.
Norton game was 11 innings, and that was a lot of fun.
Oh, that bet it was, especially come up at the other end.
Well, yeah.
Right.
It's always fun when you win.
All right, girls, so the season ends, you go into South Sectional play. What's your mindset, and what are you trying to distill in these girls to stay with you?
I think the motto for the whole thing was just to really have fun and relax, just to be in the moment, because you never know what's going to happen in the game. You always have to have confidence, but you don't know what's going to happen, so you just have to have fun and really live in the moment. And I think that was the motto that really got us through all of it.
Right.
Yeah, I think before the playoffs start, Coach Collins kind of gave us the goal of just getting to Taunton. But being as seniors, I don't think we really were going to be satisfied with that. So once we got to Taunton, we were like, okay, it's time to giddy up now. Let's go and get it all.
All right, so now you're in the state tournament, right? Like we talked about a little bit, a little bit more pressure. Well, not for me. I was watching the game, so I was all set. But a little bit more pressure. Now, what's your mindset?
I think the experience on the team from the seniors and some of the juniors definitely came into play in those big games. You kind of step on that field, and some of the younger girls might be looking around, seeing how many people are there, looking at the lights and all the noise. But I think the experience kind of came into play where once you stepped onto that field, it was focus.
Game on,
you know
right?
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Game on.
you didn't hear anything, you didn't see anyone, you just saw your teammates, you saw your opponent, and that was all. The game just went on from there, and that definitely was huge throughout that entire playoff run.
You're just playing the game you love, right? Except they're bigger stakes, but as long as you don't think about it and you do your job, and it's basically what the guys did.
Right.
You like big stakes. Well done, or Little Red? That's funny.
I like end cut.
You like end cut, do you? Justin, what do you like? What type of steaks do you like?
I don't eat steaks.
Oh, okay. I was waiting for you to say something, because usually, you jump in. I just want to make sure you missed anything.
I have to admit, I am a picky eater.
All right, so before we forget, let's do our shout-outs. We'll do it a little bit earlier,
Yep,
right?
that's okay.
So, basically you can shout out, say hello to your mom, your dad, your dog, your boyfriend, whatever, your grandparents. Just a way to say thank you, and, we did that before, so once you guys...
Call.
And we got a call, so
Whoa.
let's take that call.
Okay.
No, just hit the speaker button,
Just hit the speaker.
the microphone. Hi, you're next on 4 Deep Sports Talk. Hello? Oh, you gotta hit that button. It's flashing. I'm sorry. Hit that button. Yeah, hit that. How you got next on 4 Deep Sports Talk? Hello?
Hello,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Hi, we have you have a question for the girls and the coach?
Yeah, I would just like to congratulate all of them. They truly played as a team. They were awesome.
Yeah.
And the coaching was tremendous. Great.
Do you think the coach was he really that good, or do you think he needed help?
Oh, no, they were great. And Avery Stores, she just was so pumped after each and every inning. She kept those girls going, and the whole crowd, too. She had us on our toes. It was like, wow, what a game.
Kind of like MLK used to do with the Celtics?
Yeah. Yeah, it was awesome. Awesome to watch. Yeah, and I'm so proud of Avery. That's my granddaughter. I love her. I love her on. She's awesome on and off the field.
Really?
And Alexis, love you too. You girls are awesome.
Love you.
Well, thank you for the call, young lady. We appreciate it.
Congrats.
Thank you. Have a good weekend.
Thanks. You also.
Bye-bye. So hit that, and then turn the speaker off. She's a pro already. This ain't her first gig. She has her own gig.
I love this.
She does her own thing at Bristol Community College on the radio. Yeah.
I was an intern there a couple of years ago.
And she was an intern here for us too.
Yeah.
And then she
As soon as I
decided to jump on. Yep.
graduated-
Moving up.
Oh yeah.
You got it. You got it.
All right, so let's get the shout-outs. I know we didn't get the shout-outs, and let's get them up before we get off. We only have a couple minutes left.
All right, I just mine would be quick to my family. This is something I choose to do, coaching, not them, and people tend to forget when they say stuff that affects the family. Also, the good and the bad, they're there with it, and they've always been there for me through the tough and the good times. So that's my shout out.
Okay.
I just want to thank my family. My entire family came out to each and every game to support me, which was so big, and I was so thankful for that. But I especially want to thank my mom and my dad because, they're there after every game, every day, whether it was good or bad. And my mom's always been there to support me, and my dad's always been there to push me. So they were a good balance, you know what I mean?
There you go.
My mom would kill me if I didn't say a shout out to my dog, so a shout out to my dog.
What's the dog's name?
Phoebe.
Phoebe.
Baby's famous.
Everyone who came out, thank you. It was amazing seeing people come and support, even people I didn't know that would say congratulations, and it was just awesome. All my family that came out bought a lot of stuff at Party City and decorated themselves in the crowd. Thank you so much. It just means so much to see that we always have your love and support.
Well, I know I can speak for Lucy and I. We represent 4 Deep Sports Talk here. I've been doing this for 10 years, and I know we can speak on behalf of the station, 1320 AM WARA. When we say congratulations, it was nice meeting you, Coach. It was great to see you again.
Hey, always a pleasure to come by and see you guys.
Right, and then maybe we'll make
Maybe we'll do it back to back.
That's right. You took the words right. We talked about this last time. He was.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We mentioned it before. Yeah. I don't think Lucy was here yet. I don't think. No, I don't think because that was back in the station in Taunton. How are we doing for real time right now?
It is 12:58.
All right. So we will. Catherine Conley, even though this is her last time officially here because we're doing our interns with Bridgewater. We want to give you a card, young lady. This is from.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's from Lucy and I.
Thank you.
And I know we'll keep you busy. We'll think of something to keep you busy. There's a lot of youth scores going on here in Attleboro and southeastern Mass, but we'll keep in touch. All right.
All right.
So if you want to sign off.
Hey, you're listening to 4 Deep Sports Talk here at the news station, 1320 AM WARA. We are highlighting the 2018 girls state champion Greater New Bedford softball team with Lucas Vicente,
Who's a BCC intern as well.
Lucy Cabral, Justin Ferreira, Dominic Damiano. I'm Catherine Conley. I'm signing off. Have a great weekend.